I would like, by the end of the spring practice, when we sit down as coaches, to have it clear for us of where they stand at the time. And it might mean there's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4. As Coach London said before, it might mean there's a 1A and 1B who are battling it out, but we at least have to get some clarity. I think today will help that. You get some feelings being on the sideline. I know none of them were perfect. That I could tell from the sideline. I know this. I know we have a long way to go. It doesn't feel like it, but the reality is we got a lot of practice still before that first game. I know as a coach you feel such urgency to make it happen right now, and that's how we coach them. And they feel that, trust me, they feel a lot of pressure to do it right now. But it just doesn't happen that way in football with the quarterback, with what we do. It's a lot of work, and we're getting there. I think they're starting to, and I'd hate to speak too soon until I had a chance to just watch this. But they are starting to. We'd always like to have it happen faster than it is. He had some ups and downs because I saw the defense touch the ball again after that one that clearly you wouldn't have liked to have had been touched so easily. But at the same time, he also had some production getting the ball to the end zone. So I feel very good about these guys that when they come off to the sideline and they make a mistake, and I only had some of them on my sideline, that when I talk to them about the mistake, I think they get it, and I think they understand. So that gives me a lot of hope because I think they understand what we're trying to do, and I know they're working really hard at it. And some of it you'll only get by experience, and that's what we're trying to give them as game-like situations as we can. And so that I think today turned up the heat on them a little bit, being out there alone in the huddle, and they'll be better because of it. And we're getting there. There's no doubt that on offense, especially in the passing game, there's a sense of trust, and you got to work together. That's why we practice so hard, because the quarterback's got to trust that the receiver's going to be where he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be there. That's their number one axiom for the route runners. Number 2 is never fool the quarterback. And it takes time to build that between the two of them. And we're working on it. Is it easier when you know the route runners are experienced and are going to be in the right spot? Absolutely. But all we can do is work with the situation we're in. And we're teaching both at the same time, the route runners and the quarterbacks. And they're growing pains, but it's growing, which is the good thing. And I have confidence we're going the right way. I really do. I wouldn't put it that way either. I'm not trying to hide anything, I promise you. I think I've been honest with you guys always, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I think the fair thing for them, as long as it's still close, I might have feelings or inklings, excuse me, but the fair thing to do is to let them decide and not have me decide. By their play, let them decide, and that's what we're trying to do. And there are days when Ross Matheny's had the best day of anyone practice this spring, and he's known that, and I've told him that, and it's been recent. I think Ross is making a push right now, but I think today is a big day to evaluate on video because they were out there by themselves, had to run the huddle. I think as a group of quarterbacks, we weren't sharp enough in and out of the huddle. We weren't fast enough. We weren't playing at the pace that the Virginia Cavaliers are going to play. At times last year we played, but not consistent enough, and we're going to get our offense to play faster. And that was one thing that the quarterbacks can help us with. I think all of them probably need help with that. Probably David the most, because as a freshman, you saw he got a delay of game penalty, which we don't like getting. We like not even being close to that clock. So we got a ways to go, but when you're a freshman, really, it should be high school senior still. You know, it was a good first day of learning for him.